Hey y'all. So, I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about something that's been on my heart all day today, actually. And it's a bittersweet moment, but also it actually, hurts my heart that I'm actually doing this. So, I created a mentor organization back in 2018, and it was to help young girls between the ages of 10 to 18, become the best version of themselves. And I wanted to, do a lot of different things to help them with mannerism, discipline, help them with their self esteem, talk about bullying and, relationships and all these different things that, girls need to assist them, but also to help their parents, right? Because back in the day it was a little different. So I created this program and I stopped. I stopped it because I was battling whether or not I was going to revamp it, whether I was going to rebrand it, and bring it back and really do a fallout. Been battling back and forth. And the main reason why I was battling is because the children do not have the support that's needed for the type of program that I created. How you know I can fucking tell? I see it in day to day. I see it on the apps. I see it in real time. And I've been battling back and forth whether or not I was going to bring it back. So I moved out of Philly. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take it to where I'm going to. It's gonna be dope. Like again, that's an addition. That's on. Was there, and I move into an apartment complex, and I'm looking at the kids, especially the girls. I'm like, yo, this is needed. I feel like it'll be dope to start it here, to help them because they play outside and that's a beautiful thing. And I'm just like, you know what? Let me add something to it. Let me give them something to do. You know what I mean? And it felt good when it came up. Now, I have officially pulled the plug because the children have no fucking support. They don't have it, especially in the area that I'm in. I see more kids than I see adults, and it's fucking sad. And it just, like I said, it just hurts my heart that I'm actually doing this because I just don't fucking understand it. Like, the support is not there. The kids are very disrespectful. They don't give a damn about neighbors. They don't have no respect, no nothing. And then it's like you want to say something to the kids and then you want to say something to the parent, but then it's like, should I or should I not? Because this can cause an issue or a problem. So like, it's been disturbance. They're loud, they're banging, they're doing all of this shit that I can say I never did because my mom was on my ass. It was like, I don't want to hear all that yelling, that banging. If you want to yell, bang, or do whatever the fuck you want to do, take your ass to the schoolyard, take your ass to the park, take your ass to the corner, go do that shit where I cannot hear it. And then also you had neighbors in support of that shit. So if your neighbors said something to you, they had the right to, because again, when you were in your neighborhood or your block or whatever, neighbors and your parents are cool. So they can say something to you when you're doing something wrong or no, you ain't supposed to be doing shit. And then also if you're disturbing, they can tell your mom or dad and then your mom or dad check you. That don't fucking happen. It just don't. And I'm not in the space to keep having conversations with people moms. I don't have time to keep talking to their children when I know that they don't give a fuck. Because if you're in the house and you hear it, you don't say anything. And I have to. And we live here. So like, y'all disregard neighbors. Y'all disregard elderly. Like, I was literally sitting outside and it was an elderly neighbor that was coming up the steps. None of the kids moved. None of them. And I just stood there like, what in the entire fuck is going on here? I mind my business and I do what I do. But this shit is out of fucking hand. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I always bring up, like, how I was raised. And, they always say, well, we not back in the day. And we not da-da-da-da-da-da. But check this out. We have more respect than y'all do. Because if your mama, if you running back in and out the fucking house, it's either you're in or out. And if you choose to keep running back in and out, you're gonna stay the fuck in, and that's the end for you. There's no discussion, there's no what fucking if. It's over. And then the noise. That don't work. It just doesn't. We have respect. If we got too loud, we moved or we disappeared. Like, we just had, even though we did shit that we wasn't supposed to do, we knew that if we do the wrong shit, that is our ass. These kids have no fucking fear of anybody or anything. And I'm not saying fear is supposed to be this dynamic thing, because fear is also an illusion. But again, that's a conversation for another day. I don't want to talk about right now. But I'm talking about the fear of, like, respect your neighbors, respect the elders. That's it. And if you don't, I'ma fuck you up. That's just period. There's no discussion. There's no none of that. You know what's coming when you do some shit you have no business doing. That doesn't happen. And like I said, this hurts my heart that I'm actually pulling the plug on my baby that I created and I cried over. I had a launch event for it. It was so amazing. It was the first business I ever created, and I'm pulling the plug. Maybe down the line it may come back up when I'm in a different space, different location, and I have my community that I'm working towards and stuff like that, and there's girls and there's boys, and excuse me, we can actually do this. But as of this day, no. No. And in advance, I'm sorry to those who knew about DymiQ. That's her name. I call her because she's my daughter. And those that, watched me from the beginning of building it, those that came to the launch event, I'm so grateful. Those that have been a part of it, I'm so grateful for you being there, supporting me, and like, yeah, we gonna do this. But right now, I have to pull the plug. Cause like I said, I was gonna bring it back here in the complex, but that's over. I don't want no parts. No. Because I'm in mama bear mode. Like, even though I don't have any kids, like, from me, I feel like I'm in mama bear. I just wanna that's just what I want to do, but I can't. So I'm pulling the plug, and that's where I'm at. And I just wanted to come and tell y'all that. And again, if y'all want to have this conversation, I'm looking forward to it. Just comment down below, and maybe I'll talk about it later. But this is over. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your, what's today? Monday. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, your evening. I'm going to finish watching my childhood movies because I needed some inner child happiness, some inner child, bubbly, what your childhood movies do to you. So this is something that I needed, and I'm going to keep doing it for the rest of the evening. And yeah, so y'all do what y'all do. I'm going to do what I do, and I will be seeing y'all soon. Peace and love.